Peterson climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness!
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Round 4 Showdown here. I got my guy Kurt with me here once again, as always, for the Round 4 preview here. Pretty interesting up top of the leaderboard here coming in. We got a lot of guys at minus 12. I see T-Pan just continues to be unconscious with the putter there. He's got a two-shot lead. I don't see him winning this event, though, so I think that'll be an easy fade for us getting into this event. 7,800. Hopefully, he's a chalky guy tomorrow. Kurt, what's going on, man? How's your teams looking heading into Sunday?
Terrible. They're doing really bad. No 6 out of 6s this week. They had one guy missing the number, but yeah, just not a great week. The studs are doing good for me, but it was the mid-tier range that I really fucked up on.
This Norman was hurtful for me.
RBC stands for Royal Bank of Cucks this week.
Definitely heading into this. I had a pretty good team in the 2-2-2, but I need some help there. I've got Lowry and Connor, so I need those two to charge up the leaderboard tomorrow there. I only have a 5-6 in that because Vincent Norman was a huge cuck on Friday and shot like 5 over or something. But we can break into this Round 4 show here. We'll go leaderboard style here. If you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe. It really helps bring this stuff to you guys free of charge. Hit the subscribe. It'll be help you get notified when all of our shows go live. We had MMA shows, MLB. We've got everything going. So head on over and use that promo code SUMMER33 for 33% off, which even includes SaberSim here. So that's a huge discount off of the DFS product. And then looking into the SaberSim. I got SaberSim pulled up right now. I always use it for showdowns. Super easy. We've got the name, the salary, the tee time, the score, the position, projections, ownership, everything all in one spot. You can build 20 teams. 150 teams, 3 teams, 5 teams. Just use it as a reference point for building a single entry too as well. So head on over, use that promo code SUMMER33 to get that 33% off. But we'll dive into this leaderboard style like we always do heading in. We'll just group up the top 7 guys here. We got 6 guys at minus 12 and then CT Pan at minus 14. I feel pretty confident we're both going to be fading CT Pan tomorrow. Kurt, what's sticking out to you here at the minus 12 range then, if you are as well? I think you are. I thought you said you were pre-show minus 14 on CT Pan.
Yeah, no CT Pan for me. Fleetwood I have an outright on, and he gained a lot with the putter, so will not be on Fleetwood. My big 3 fades up here are going to be Rose, Pan, and Fleetwood. And then from there, it's really what I want to do with Rory. I really like Hubbs. He's just been ball striking it so well lately. Still not had a day where he slam dunked the par 5s. So I still think that's out there for him. Even though he shot 600 a day, I love what he gets from the 8,500 range. And then I really have to decide on Higgs or Novak. I don't want both. I'm a Novak guy, but I've not came to that decision yet. So hopefully you can kind of steer me in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. For me here, minus 12. I don't think I'm going to play Rory. He hasn't really done it as of late on Sunday, so I think he'll be a really popular option there. I think I'm going to be off Rory. I'm going to be off Fleetwood as well. He gained damn near 5 strokes putting today. Didn't even hit the irons that good. He was pretty much break even with the irons. He was good off the tee, though. He was excellent with the putter. I see that putter regressing some tomorrow, and we've seen Fleetwood, another guy who struggles on Sundays as well, as he's never won a event. We're not on American soil here, so maybe the Canadian soil will be different for him. But he's never won a PGA Tour event, so I think I'm going to be off of Fleetwood tomorrow. I do like my guy Mark Hubbard here. He was a soldier this week. I was on him heavily. I think I played him in all of my lineups, at least my 2-3 main lineups I did. So hopefully he can keep battling through there. He was good with the irons today. He gained strokes everywhere, was break even with the driver off the tee there, mainly just off one hole, though. He just had looking at the stats here, he had one hole where he almost lost a full stroke, or half a stroke off the tee, and then he had another hole where he lost some strokes as well. So that's pretty much all of it right there, just on a couple bad holes there. But he was good for the majority of the holes off the tee, so I don't mind Mark Hubbard there. He was plus 4.4 tee to green, so I really like that. Justin Rose is an interesting guy. Fair price tag. It's kind of getting up there, though. He's up to 10 in that 10K range now. He's at 10.2 for tomorrow. Harry Higgs is a guy I think will probably fall off tomorrow, too. Gained over 4 strokes at the short game today and lost off the tee and was just break even with the irons there. So I'm going to be off of Higgs. Andrew Novak is a guy who's been an upside birdie maker for us. So he shot bogey-free 5 under today. He's an interesting. I mean, you just gotta pay attention to how you're playing these guys, because I think the common build, like the cash build, is gonna be like CT, Pan, Rory, Rose, or Fleetwood, one of those two, and then like CT, Pan, and Novak will be all in there as well. It's probably Hubbard as well. So kind of get different. Maybe play max 2 guys in this top 6 range. Is that what you would do, Kurt?
Yeah, I would not play 2 men. I think 3 is enough. 3 is enough from up here. I think that's pushing it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, cash definitely want to play 3 up here, but in GPPs now, I'd keep it
for sure.
2, even that.
I think I would rank my top guys up here. Hubbard 1 still, and then I might even go Hubbard and Novak almost. What would be your 1 and 2 here for you?
Hubbard, Rory, Novak.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rory's definitely. What was it? Didn't he win that last event when there was some other live drama going on leading up? Didn't he have a really good event like the week after? I thought he won an event. I'm not for sure, but yeah, I definitely think that has something to do with it. But diving down into these next few guys, let's dive into these next 5 guys. Just kind of take it a little slow, heading down, cover the top of the range more. Aaron Rai -11, Nick Taylor -11, Corey Connors -10, Jonathan Bird -9, and then Brandon Wu -9. What sticks out to you between these 5 golfers here, -9 to -11?
Corey Connors stands out like a sore thumb. Did nothing on the par 5s today. Lost with the short game. Still putting the ball in the fairway every single time. He's giving himself this opportunity. He's going to put himself in position to win this tournament tomorrow. I love Corey Connors. It's probably going to be a core play for me. Aaron Rai, I just can't. He's starting to fall apart with the putter. I'm hoping he continues to do it tomorrow. I mean, he got bailed out by gaining 2 strokes from around the green. I think he loses with the short game total tomorrow. And then Brandon Wu, I'm going to keep riding it. The guy's good. He did a lot with the putter today, but I think he can kind of do a little bit more with the approach tomorrow. I'm not going to probably won't be a core play for me or anything like that, but I will have some exposure to Brandon Wu. And then it gets a little murky down here.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with some of these scrubs tomorrow. I'll be honest with y'all, but I'll have more.
I'm not going to play Bird for sure.
Lost?
I mean, Nick Taylor, that dude, I mean, he's doing it with kind of everything.
Yeah.
He's been doing it with the irons the last 2 days, and the putter's been right there. He's gained 3 strokes putting today, 1.5 strokes putting yesterday. After the first round where he was just absolutely abysmal with the putter, lost 3 strokes the first day. But since the first round, he's been caught fire here with the putter. So it's kind of interesting to note there about Nick Taylor, another Canadian near the top here. But
I don't mind Nick Taylor.
Yeah.
It's just scary after shooting almost the course record.
Definitely. Yeah, I think he's a guy I will most likely be off. I'll be off Fleetwood, off Taylor up top. Just those 2. It's so hard to back up those rounds. And I very, very rarely see a guy go back-to-back gaining strokes, over 5 strokes with a short game. So, yeah, I do like Corey Connors, though, today. He left everything out there on the par 5s, like you were saying. He was my pick to win coming in. I was high on him on the bet show and pretty much every format there, so I got to stick with my guns there, and hopefully Corey Connors can get the job done here in Canada here. At 9,800, it's a good price tag for him as well, so I like him. And then the Brandon Wu call. I like the Brandon Wu call. He's a solid guy right there. So making a lot of birdies. Today he made 3, 6, 7, 8 birdies today, 3 bogeys for him. Yesterday, he made quite a few birdies, 6 birdies yesterday. And then round 1, he was right there too with like 5 birdies, I think if I remember right. So he's a good upside birdie maker at only $8K. So that's a really good price tag for him with the upside there. Diving into these next guys down, let's just do -8 to -7. 6, 7 guys here, 7 guys here in this range. Some interesting names here. We expected the Carl Juan fate or kind of down day today. He absolutely was not good, losing 5 strokes tee to green there. Made quite a few big numbers there. Still made some birdies though, but had some big numbers as well. Harrison Endicott, 6,200. I think he'll be like a popular punt play. I don't think I'm going to get there, though. Just not going to. I mean, he's played good the last 2 rounds. First day, he shot even, and he shot -4, -3 the next 2 days. So what's sticking out to you here with these guys -8 to -7?
I'll have Endicott in the player pool just because the 6,200, man, it allows you to do a lot. And if he just shoots 1 under for me and then what it lets me fit goes off, I think it's enough. But don't feel great about it, but just what it allows me to do, I think will have me put him in the pool. And then Adam Hadwin, I think it's his turn to be the Canadian that has a low round. You know, I mean, we saw it today from Nick Taylor. Corey Connors had a good round 1. So I will go back to Hadwin. I think it'll be reduced ownership as well. Cheston Hadley down here, for the first time, like the putter was not good to Mr. Hadley, and off the tee wasn't that great. Usually he's just put the ball in the fairway, get the ball up, and I think for 7,100, top 16, I think he can maybe back to our top 10 for us. So I will like Cheston Hadley. I like the price too, 7.1K. How far down are we going? We're going just 7s. So really just –
yeah.
Oh, I like Nate Lashley. Nate Lashley feels like a pretty 2 under, 4 under. This is what his rounds have been so far. I didn't spike it today, but we're going to have to be in the pool tomorrow. So the guys in this range for me will be, I'll probably rank it Adam Hadwin, Cheston Hadley, Nate Lashley, Harrison Endicott.
Yeah, Nate Lashley didn't even make a birdie today. He didn't make a bogey today. I was wrong there. He did make 2 birdies on 17 and 18, though. He was had all pars rolling through 16 holes and finishes strong with a couple birdies there down the stretch. So he left a lot out there on a couple of the par 5s. Looking at, he had a couple of good up and downs, but I think he left some out there with the flat stick today, losing strokes putting for the whole day. Doug Gim lost 1.5 strokes putting, was plus 2.7 with the irons there. He started out really bad today, Doug Gim did. He was 3 over through 6, battled back strong. He played those last 12 holes at 6 under par there, then bogey-free 6 under. And he made par on 7 and then par on the easy 18th hole. So he even left a couple out there possibly. Hatton is a guy that we saw what his upside was round 2. He shoots 8 under. He's definitely got that in the cards for him tomorrow. He didn't do much on the par 5s as well. He actually bogeyed 7 and then parred 12, made birdie on 18. So what's his price? 10-4. I think he'll be lower owned too for that top range. Everybody's going to want to play Rory, Rose, and like Fleetwood and Connors up there. So I think Hatton's going to be a good tournament play there too, so I like him going into tomorrow. And then Hadwin is a guy, lost almost 2 strokes putting today, but he was good with the irons, good off the tee, good around the green, good everywhere except for with the putter there. So I think Hadwin's a great option, the Canadian there. Another one that's right near the top. He could go out there and shoot a similar round like we saw in round 2. Round 2, he shot 4 under. I think Hadwin's a guy that can go out there and shoot 67, 68 again tomorrow. And at 9K, I think he's going to come in lower owned with his price tag being pushed up some there. So, yeah, Harrison Endicott is a good pump play there too. 6,200. It really allows you to do a lot. And I don't think he'll be overly exposed. What do you think his ownership will be? I think it will be 15% or less. So,
yeah, probably 15%. No one wants to play Ted Potter. It's crazy. I never ever thought I would see Ted Potter in the top 20 on a Sunday. I don't care how bad the field is, bro.
Yeah, that's wild. It's been quite a few days since I've seen him near the top. We had a question.
Crazy.
Yeah, we had a question in chat here from our guy Deacon. What's the most important factor in round 4 showdown? Kurt, you can lead this one off, and I'll give my take if you want to answer Mr. Deacon's question here quick.
Probably being very conscious of your roster construction. Like when you're building your lineups, don't go through and obviously don't put a guys at the bottom of the leaderboard, and don't go through and put a bunch of guys at the top of the leaderboard. Kind of have your recipe for what you want your lineup construction to be, whether that be, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Do you want 2 guys in the top 10? Do you want 3? I wouldn't have more than 3. Obviously, if you're playing a GPP, I'd probably stick with 2. That doesn't mean 2 and then you go to the bottom of the leaderboard. I like to do probably 2 up here, 3 in like the 30, 20-ish range, and then maybe 1 guy in like the 42 range that I really like. So that's kind of probably the best way that I've had success in round 4 showdown.
Yeah, for sure. I like chasers in round 4. I like picking the top 2 guys that I think can win the event up top, anchor it with those 2 guys, and then I like to find 3 or 4 chasers a little bit down the leaderboard that can get hot, make some birdies, and they can creep up and steal those placement points, which everybody goes after. Like in cash games, yeah, you probably want to try and load up the top of the leaderboard as much as you can with safer guys that are playing well for cash games. But GPPs, I like to limit my exposure to 2 guys near the top, like 2 in the top 10 maybe even, and then try and filter in those last 4 guys that are movers, I think, can get hot, make some birdies, steal those placement points on the way up. That's usually what we see taking down some of these top-tier GPPs and such on Showdown with Sunday. The placement points, not a huge fan of. Kind of hope they can kind of go away from that at some point, but we can jump back into this here. -6 to -5 range. We'll cover a bigger portion of players here. About 10 or 15 guys here at -6 to -5. Matthew Fitzpatrick is priced at $10K. He's at the top of this $6K range. S.H. Kim, Brandon Todd are right there too. And then your boy Ted Potter Jr. is at 6,200 at -6 coming in. What do you like in here in this range here?
Oh, definitely not Mr. Ted Potter. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with Fitzpatrick. The price it's just up there, and I feel like I want like my 10K got to be able to win this tournament. I really like Connors and one of the other guys up top. So unless you're in like large field GBPs, I'm not going to play Fitzy. Oh, man, this is not the greatest range. I really love Eric Cole. I liked him coming in. I think it's a good course fit for him. Yeah. I didn't like the ownership he was getting, but I really like Eric Cole tomorrow. And Will Gordon will probably be a core play for me. How far down are we going?
-5 to -5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I really like Lucas Glover still losing with his short game. I think how much is he still low 7Ks? Yeah, 7-2. I don't mind it. No one's going to play Lucas Glover. That's so boring. But if he gets a 400 bogey-free round, we'll be fine. But priority for me in this range will be Eric Cole, Will Gordon, very, very important, Will Gordon, and then Lucas Glover. Lowry, he's just not a showdown guy, man. Like, he's still not taking advantage of the par 5, so I get that from a showdown perspective, but not a Lowry guy.
Yeah. Do you like Carson Young any going into tomorrow? He was
over that. Oh yeah, I see him. He was wedged in here. Yeah, Carson Young. Yeah, I like Carson Young. Today. Yeah. I'll do some Carson Young. Is he still priced 76? I'm down with that. God, Eric Cole's up to 8.6. Remember what Eric Cole did last week though on Sunday? Woo! Yeah. He shot the lowest round of the day last Sunday. It's not on the game log. It's not on his game log, but I know because I had him in single entry. He shot real low last week.
He's been a good Sunday player pretty much quite a few times this year, including at the Honda when he finished second there. He was a soldier that week. But I really like how Carson Young battled back today. He dealt with some adversity during those holes 4 through 7. Tough stretch of golf there. He made 3 bogeys, started his round out 3 over through 7. Battled back from that adversity, though, and played the last 10 holes, 11 holes at 4 under bogey-free. So I really like how he bounced back there. He's a top 24. He's a guy that could get hot and I think he's a guy that could go out there and shoot 67 tomorrow and end up at -10 and potentially be top 10, top 15, still some of those placement points up there. If he can crack the top 10, I'll be all over him once again tomorrow. Probably not going to play Pendrith, or I have Lowry on one of my main two teams. So if he does good there, that'll be good for that. I don't think I'll play him in the round 4 deal at 9-3. I think I like other guys around him better there. Brendan Todd had a down putting day today. Has been putting well the last few days. Generally is a good putter. I think he's a guy that can bounce back with the putter today. He was almost gained 2 strokes with the approach. I think he's a guy I'll kind of look at. 8,400 is a little getting up there, but I think that's fine for him. I'm not going to play Ted Potter either. S.H. Kim is always a good upside birdie play for a showdown if you want to go there. Didn't hit the irons that well today. Mainly lost it on the front 9, it looks like. Made three birdies on his back 9, 3 bogeys on the front 9 to shoot even par there. My favorite play in this range is going to be Carson Young there, and then probably followed by maybe Todd is my second favorite guy. I like the Glover call there, though, too. He lost 1.4 strokes with the putter today, but gained everywhere else. So upside target there. He made 5 birdies today, 3 bogeys. So definitely like that Glover call you mentioned there as well. We can keep on moving this down a bit. Let's do -4 to -3, guys, and about another 15 guys there. We'll kind of cover a lot of it there. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. It really helps bring this to you guys free of charge. Subscribe. It'll notify you when we go live for all of our other free shows. We'll have a bunch coming forward. I think the NBA has another game coming up tomorrow or Monday. I think it's Monday night. Yeah, I think they might be back in Denver there. Promo code SUMMER33 for 33% off. Use the promo code. Even includes Saber Sim. Kurt, what do you like here in this next range down? -4 guys down to -3 guys. A few names in here. Sam Bennett's still in there. He's still playing all right. Adberg's there. He was a popular option coming into the week. A few other guys down here. Cooch, Smotherman. Your boy Soon You'll Know is down here in this range. What's sticking out to you here?
I think a couple high 8K guys for some GPPs have some huge upside. Matt Kuchar and Auberg, T33, they shoot like a 6 under. They get those top 10 placement points. They're a pretty good price range. They're below 9K. They can be your third guy in your lineup, and I really like that for GPPs. I'm going to keep playing the shit out of Auberg. I hope it kind of plays a little bit tougher tomorrow. That way, his ability to gain so many strokes off the tee is going to be beneficial for him. Matt Kuchar, it's just not really had like the nut round. I don't really think he's liable to have it, but I do think he's capable of having a bogey-free 400 type round with that old man game, the old man at the YMCA type ball game. But 8,900, we'll be willing to take the risk in GPPs, and then to go from there. Sam Bennett 7K. It's just like, bro, how do we price him up to 7K? I know it's showdown and stuff, but like, come on, man. Like 6.8. I'm sorry, I just can't pay 7K. I will take a shot on this fucking Sung Kang guy, 6,200. Shot 400 in round 2, bad round 1. Maybe we get the good round 4 or the good round with 400 this time. 6,200, I'll be willing to take that risk. Garrett Higgill lost a lot with the short game. I will take a shot with that. And then Mr. Dylon Wu is my main play from right here in this range.
Yeah, I like that Higgill call there as well. He made double on a par 5 today. On hole 7, he lost over a stroke or right at a stroke with the around the green game on that hole, and then about another stroke total with the approach on that hole. So he lost about 2 strokes total on that hole. I think he can bounce back. He did bounce back going forward. Didn't make a bogey the rest of the day. Made a couple birdies coming in. I think he's a solid round 4 option there. 7,500, great price there. Justin Lower is a guy I will be fading for sure in this range. He gained strokes putting, and that was the only stat he gained in today. He was -5.4 tee to green. So definitely not going to Mr. Lower there. I like the Dylon Wu call there. Gained off the tee, gained with the approach, lost over 2 strokes, lost almost 3 strokes with the short game there, mainly on the front 9 there, where he made bogey and then double on 7. So he shot 3 over on the front 9. 3 under on the back nine. So I really like how Wu finished there. He's definitely a guy I'll be looking at tomorrow. Brian Gay is here at the Stone Min 6K. I don't think I'll get there. Rather play Sung Kang there. Sung Kang does have some birdie upside. He's been mentioned at RPS a few times. I mean, going back quite a ways, maybe a couple years ago, he was a thing. But yeah, I think my favorite play is this. What Smotherman do? He lost with the putter. Break even with the
fine. What are you doing on the par fives? I thought
he played there
over. Shot even on the par fives yesterday.
Yeah.
So
he finished his round good today after a really bad middle of the round there.
That's a good price on him tomorrow. 6.8.
Yeah, he's got upside. I like that for tournaments there. He's definitely a guy I would have in the pool for like a 20 max or even 150. Definitely in the pool for 150. Same with Soon You'll Know. If I was playing 150, I'd have a sprinkle of him in there just for his upside with the birdies like we've seen. Like round 2, he made 6 birdies round 2. Then like 4 or 5 round 1, I think. But round 2, Soon You'll Know had a pretty good round going. So yeah, I think my favorite guy might even be Higo here in this range. MJ Defoe's right there too. He made double on hole 2 today, but he played strong coming down the stretch there as well. So kicking down the range here. Let's just go -2 all the way to even, and then we'll cover the over guys in the next one. So -2 to even par here. Our guy Akshay Bahia, I played a little bit of him on the main slate. Definitely was hurtful out there the last couple of days. What did he shoot today? +1. Yeah, he had a double and an eagle. Wow, he had interesting day. He was good round 1, but what's sticking out to you here at the bottom of this range here, going -2 to even par?
I mean, what's the God, Degal and Akshay, bro. Like, I can't do it. I can't keep doing this little charade with them. If they beat me, they beat me by shooting 10 under. These guys are just humongous cucks. Humongous cucks. I'm so done with them. Peter Kest lost 3 strokes with the short game today. Still gained off the tee, 6,400. I'll play some Peter Kest. Just for so cheap. And the guy's been ball striking it pretty decently. Just wasn't great today. But the first 2 rounds he did ball strikes. I think he can kind of regress to the median again and shoot maybe like a 2 under for us at 6,400. James Hahn didn't take advantage of. This is for like 20 max deep plays. I'm not doing much down here, but I do have James Hahn in like a couple of mine 20 max for tomorrow. So James Hahn I'll mention, and then that's it. These don't look great down here. They look very, very bad actually.
No, I've got a guy down here on one of my main teams, Michael Kim. He's been a huge cuck for me the last few days. He's going to make 5 or 6 birdies every round, but he's also going to make like 5 or 6 bogeys every round. It's just so tilting watching him. Today he shot 3 over on the front 9. Did play better on the back 9. Finished birdie. So hopefully he can carry some good mojo over. I'm probably not going to get to Akshay either. There was a name that I liked here. Oh, Callum Tarrant. I think he's an upside guy that I'll be looking at 7,300. We've seen the upside from him at times. Shot 1 over today. I think he can battle back. He played well round 1, 69. I think 3 to 4 unders in his wheelhouse for tomorrow. So he's an MME play. Definitely not a single entry or a 3 max guy, but I think he deserves to be in the pool. I think he'll be lower owned. I think Kim will be a lower owned. I think a lot of these guys are all just going to be under 10%. I would try and stay away from a lot of these guys, especially as we get into these guys over par down to the bottom of the range here. I don't think I'm going to play any of these guys going downward. Cameron Young, I had a big stance against him. He's 1 over going into the weekend there. Scott Piercy was playing well. He had, I think, 1 good round. Richie Werninski's got some upside down here, 6,400. Any plays for you down here at this over par range? Not too many guys down here, about 10 to 12 guys.
Even for large field stuff, even for 150 max, you can't do it with the way the weather's been. and this is even for 150. Like, there's no point in playing one down here. The stroke advantage has been crazy for these afternoon guys. So, I mean, you really don't really need to go below T42, to be quite honest.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of looking at the weather a little bit more here. It looks like it's going to be pretty much the same as it's been the last 2 or 3 days here. Winds are going to look. The winds look to be under 10 miles an hour again. It's going to be highs in the mid 70s there, low to mid 70s. Chance of rain later at night, but I think the play will be done before that hits. So I think they're going to see a lot of the same weather-wise. Low winds here, attackable greens. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't think I'm going to get to any of those guys. I don't generally like to play guys that low anyways. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for us there. We'll end up with a core here for you guys again. We'll go 2 each. Give you guys a 4-person core. Kurt, you want to lead it off here for the core plays for people here?
Yeah, let's go Mr. Will Gordon.
Okay. I'm going to write these down just so I remember. I'm going to take a guy up near the top. Corey Connors, -10.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Hopefully he can get the job done. I've been on him all week. Might as well just keep riding the horse.
Yep. And then I'm going to go someone semi-cheap. I think I might go Dylon Wu.
Ooh, Mr. Dylon Wu. I love to see it. That's a good deal. Let me find another guy, kind of mid-range, down the board and such. Trying to find a guy we both kind of liked. Let's do a tournament one. Yeah, let's just go with your guy Lucas Glover here, 7,200 there. He's got the upside there. You like that play?
Absolutely. Gives you 86. You can go get one more set up top.
Lots of flexibility. Yeah, that's what it's kind of looking for too. That's a good large field core, I think. Any final thoughts for you, Kurt, as we kind of round this thing out?
No. It should be a fun ending. We got some big names up top for this tournament standards. Rose, McIlroy, Fleetwood, and then Fitz can come on and give us a top 5 sweat. So, and then Terrell Hatton's right there too. So it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see Can't wait to tell my line either.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be in Discord. Kurt will be in Discord. We'll be answering questions all night. If you have any, ping us there. I'll have another underdog play up as well. I've actually hit back-to-back days on underdog, so that's been fun. We'll have the underdog plays in the Discord chat. I'll have the Showdown playbook up here momentarily. An expensive tier, a mid-tier, a cheap tier. We'll have everything on there as far as the golfer, the price, the score. I'll have a golfer note for every individual player there. Slate strategy at the bottom, and then core plays up top. Kurt will have his split core up at top. I'll have my core up top. And then we'll have a core from Locks and AP as well for round 4 tomorrow. So head on over, check it out. Summer33 is the promo code. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We appreciate you guys for watching as always. Thanks a lot. For Kurt, for Snyder, we're out of here.